God gave us all these good things that include, not just food, but anything that we consider beautiful or, that we have an aesthetic inclination towards, right? God gave us those things. But how do we make use of them? Well, because they should all point us to God, right? That they're conduits for us to see the handiwork of God and His creation. I mean, you can laugh that ice cream. How does ice cream do that? Well, because because I love the taste of ice cream. It actually does make me think of how awesome God is to give us something like ice cream.
Yeah.
I don't have that effect to lots of other things. Peas, carrots, they're fine and good, but ice cream is a real gift to us. And so, so that like when I'm eating that Chunky Monkey ice cream, I don't have to necessarily be sitting there thinking about God, right? Like that's not the point. That's not what Augustine meant. But that good is created for me to give thanks and praise for the greater good, who is God Himself. And so, but again, doing that, to put it back in the ascetical theology camp would be like doing that in moderation and appropriately, right? And so, I think we're not supposed to be hedonists to the point of only enjoying enjoyable things for their own sake, but we enjoy these things for God's sake. The other way to say that is, as Christians, in enjoying those things, we are using them in the way that God intended. But the reason we need ascetical things is because as fallen people, we might over enjoy them or over indulge in them. And by the way, for years I ate ice cream every day of the week, and I didn't gain any weight. So in my mind, it must be okay if you don't gain it. Well, that changed at some point in my metabolism. So the reason I gave it up was like that was an unsustainable thing to do at my age at the time. But also I did come to see that, like, in one sense, depriving myself of daily ice cream really, really enhanced my enjoyment of it when I could have it, and really made me even more appreciative of it, which I think that is a bit true of most ascetical practices.
Yeah. I believe Timothy Keller, maybe you'll be able to correct me if I'm wrong. Timothy Keller talks about this a little bit, and he refers to it as like a person's mythos. It's something that they like see or appreciate in the world that is not inherently, well, at least it's not obviously divine, like ice cream.
Right.
And yet,
though I think that is divine.
but that ice cream would be part of your mythos. It reminds you of God. It points you towards God. And it's something that you appreciate in creation. That is.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, also, like, I love good music, but not everyone thinks the music I like is good music. We have different tastes. But at the same time, like, when I listen to the music I really like and really enjoy it and think this is such great music. I think that's exactly right. I guess that's my mythos, to use Keller's language, which draws me closer to God. And I think that's just absolutely true. But again, we do have to be careful as fallen human beings, because we can justify our misuse of things. Well, that's who I am.
Yeah.
Right. But but there's still, kind of standards that are true to all of us as followers of Jesus Christ, right? So we have to be careful not to even allow that concept of mythos or something to get out of control so that we can justify sinful behavior, but to enjoy it all properly. Because you can't eat too much ice cream. You can be gluttonous about ice cream,
right,
and you can't justify that gluttony or you can't make that vice virtue just because, but I'm doing it to God's glory.
Right. Yeah.
Because you think of the Apostle Paul as like, should I sin so that grace may abound? His answer is, God forbid. So to put that into ice cream terms, no, I should not eat more and more ice cream so that God's grace can abound. I need to realize I have to be careful. I could become gluttonous about this.
Yeah.